could effectively predict whether you'll have a successful year or not by just purely coming and observing how you're living so far. How could I do that? Hey everyone, so we still at it. 2019 is our year. Own it, work it, kill it. So for the last 2 weeks, we were talking about own it. And when we said own it, we defined it as really silencing the noise and just taking a moment to listen to that inner voice, to that urge, to that desire, to that sense that we have deep inside that says we can be more, and making a decision once and for all to commit to that and commit to making it manifest, and in that way begin to live a life worth living. Let's continue on that path, and this time I want to talk about work it. So I could effectively predict whether you'll have a successful year or not by just purely coming and observing how you're living so far. How could I do that? Very simple. If you've come into this year doing the same things you were doing last year, with the same mindset, with the same attitude, with the same urgency, with the same habits, I can already tell you now the kind of year that you're going to have. And frankly, you're not going to be able to achieve your goal. It's very simple. You have to bring something new to the game. If you want success in 2019, if you want to achieve your goal, if you want to manifest your dream, you're going to have to bring something new to the game. You see, everything you've done has got you this far, but whatever you've done cannot take you to your next level. And I'm so certain that your desire, your dream is at least a level or two, if not more, higher than where you are now. So you can be sure, if you do not bring something new to the table, if you do not up your game in some way or another, you'll only be able to get the results that you got last year. And we know full well that's not what we're going for this year. So when we talk about own it and working it, we're talking about bringing something new. And I want to give you an example of Muhammad Ali, really one of my idols, really. As he was approaching the biggest boxing game ever, the Rumble in the Jungle in Kinshasa, and he was going to fight George Foreman, he uttered these words: "I have brought something new to the game." And this is what I'm talking about. And effectively, the training that he had done in advance to this game had been like no other. You see footages of the Rumble to the Jungle documentary of him chopping down trees with an axe and really just getting into absolute intense training. You see him running around and people following him. And basically, I mean, and the most beautiful and famous quote ever that he said, you know, where he said, "I've wrestled with an alligator, I've tussled with a whale." So really absolutely beautiful. But the point he was making is that for that game, he didn't come as the same old Ali. All the people that were betting on that match had in mind the old Muhammad Ali that had fought George Foreman before as a youngster and lost. But he basically was saying, no, don't count me out, because I'm not the same guy. The same person that was in that ring is not the same one that's coming. This time round, I'm bringing a new me, an urgency, a hunger. He's went and invested time and worked out and really has come with his head straight, his body straight, and he was going to kill it. And as you know, the most beautiful, biggest match ever, he knocked George Foreman down, and it was the best Rumble in the Jungle ever. Nonetheless, I'm getting excited about Muhammad Ali, so let me come right back. My question to you is that, is the person that's arrived in 2019 wanting to achieve these goals the same person that actually lived through 2019? If you don't bring something new to the game, my friend, you're not going to see success. What I want you to do in this week is very simple. I want you to make a self-audit. I want you to look at your attitude. I want you to look at your work ethic. I want you to look at your hunger. I want you to look at the habits that are directing your life now. And I need you to examine them and see for yourself whether they are sufficient and befitting of the person that's going to achieve the goals that you've outlined or the desire you have in your heart. If not, we have some serious work to do. Very simple, everybody. We got to work it. Own it, work it, kill it.